Okay. Oh, man, we're breaking loose again. Well, boys, it's another day back out here at Elevated AF, and I have just had my hotshot driver arrive back with two semi-new, I guess kind of new, to me at least, single cab long box Cummins. I guess technically they're not long box either. They got a flatbed, but the frame is considered long box. Now, they're both 5th gens, and I've been on the hunt for two of these for a while. Basically, I want to take one, make it a street truck, and then the other one I want to lift super, super high. So this should be fun. What's also going to be fun is getting these things off the trailer. I don't know how I'm going to manage that. All right, trucks are off the trailer. We're going to get these inside here so the guys can start tearing them down. And then we should have someone pulling up here any minute now to hopefully do a trade. I'll check this out. The guy finally made it, and he is trading in his 2023 F350 King Ranch in for this what is this, F250 or 350? Nope, 250 limited. Basically, he sold his construction business, and he didn't end up actually putting hardly any miles on this truck. So since he sold his construction business, he doesn't really need a F350 dually anymore and wants to downgrade to a 250. Now, these limited 250s hold their value super, super well. Still not worth as much as a King Ranch 350. We're obviously going to be paying out some cash, but in turn, we get a basically new King Ranch. Now, this doesn't have too much done to it. It's got a headache rack, slip tank, and a toolbox. The tires have seen some better days. There's not too much left on them. The wheels are aftermarket, and I think he did a little bit of paint match, or it just came like this. I can't remember what he said, but check out the interior on this thing, and I hopped in the wrong truck. There we go. Look at this. Wicked cool King Ranch. Now, I did say I was looking for a King Ranch F350, a newer one at least, to replace my other F350 tow rig over there, but I really want a 450. This ain't a 450, so I'm holding out just a bit longer. Maybe at some point we'll get something in, but for now, this thing's going right up for sale. Man, it is only lunchtime, and I can't seem to catch a break. I forgot we had a customer bringing in this 5th gen Dodge for a little bit of cosmetic work. Basically, he wants to go bigger. So this has 37s, and I think these are 16s. It's got a 4-inch lift, but he wants to go a lot bigger, add some different wheels and tires, some paint match, all that good stuff. We're going to be getting this thing in the shop, and then I actually have to hop in a truck and go pick up something else. Okay, now that that truck's in the shop, I am gonna hop in something here. I guess I'll take the 1st gen. I haven't taken this truck out in a long time. Miss driving this thing, and I forgot how just bright red and in your face this interior is. I should really drive this thing more. Well, we're just pulling up to the place here, and I think I've actually bought a truck from here before. I can't remember off the top of my head. Yeah, I definitely have. Anyway, the people that own this place are selling it, and they got one more thing left here that they want to get rid of, and it's this Honda 4Trax 300. And if you guys have been watching me for a while, you know I love the old 4Trax quads. They're the quad that never dies. It just keeps going. Not crazy on power, it's not crazy fast, but they just do not quit. So this thing doesn't run at the moment. It needs some serious work, but cosmetically, it's pretty dang good. And since I don't think we've built an ATV at the shop yet, it's time we do that. All right, well, I bought the quad, but I just realized I don't have ramps. And since that thing's dead, I don't want to try manhandle it into my truck. So I'm just gonna go grab a trailer. It's not too far away from the shop, so it shouldn't take long. Man, I cannot catch a break today. My trailer has the side-by-side and the dirt bike in it, and I don't have a set of ramps. So I guess I gotta use the way overkill trailer. And I never thought buying a quad would be such a pain in the butt. Well, at least this trailer has a winch, so loading it up should be pretty easy. That is, if I can back this thing into the yard. Okay, yeah, this is gonna be a little easier said than done. Luckily, I'm a professional at this. Look at that, inches to spare, and I got right up to the quad. Man, these old 4Trax quads, for not being very high on the power, they sure are heavy. Finally back at the shop with the quad. Let's get this thing unloaded. Way easier with the forklift. Well, it's been a couple days here, and as you can see, one of the Dodges is finished. Guys are still working on the other two. We got the beds for them now, and a bunch of other parts, so there's still lots to go on them, but this Dodge is finished, and it turned out wicked. We got rid of the old lift, put a brand new, far from stock 8-inch lift on this. Kept same tire size, just different tires. The 37s, of course, went with some 24x16s, which are super hard to find, surprisingly. American Force wheels. Did some paint match, tonneau cover, big cowl hood, shedded some weight of the exhaust, of course, and gave it a little power with some tuning. Oh yeah, and the 4Trax. It doesn't look like a normal 4Trax no more. We basically did a brand new lift with the long arm stuff, powder coated it tan, same as the original body. Now the motor, turns out it was toast, but lucky enough for me, one of the guys that works in my shop, his dad had a rolled 4Trax, but it still ran, but the plastics and the handlebars and everything else was basically screwed on it. We put that motor motor in there, widen out the rear axle, powder coated it as well, brand new wheels and tires, and a snorkel. This thing, it looks pretty dang cool. And it'll go perfectly with my Polaris Excursion that's sitting in that trailer right there, because it's tan as well. Anyways, enough about this stuff. We have the hotshot driver all ready to go here. We had 2 trucks sell. First one being the square body, which I kind of hate to get rid of, but hey, they got to go sometime. This gives me an excuse to start hunting for another one. And the good old bump side. Ideally, I really wanted to keep this truck too, but I think a dent side is next. I hate to sell it because these wheels are extremely hard to find. Anyway, these 2 are off to new homes, but I had to make space for more trucks anyway. All right, so it has been roughly another week here, and check it out, I'm at another desk for once. Anyway, besides that, the guys have finished up the 5th gen Dodges, but before I show you guys that, the King Ranch is sold. Once my hotshot guy gets back, that's gonna be going. I was really hoping that wasn't gonna sell, because I wanted to take that thing on a trip, but oh well, I guess I gotta wait till I get another one. But these 5th gens turned out absolutely wicked. From work trucks to these. And this one might just be tied for the fastest truck we've built. I know I say it every time we build a wicked fast truck, it's like, oh, this one's the fastest. That's because our guys keep getting better and better, and the trucks just keep getting faster and faster as we expand our knowledge and parts. Now, this truck is fully on bags, and since I built the 6.0 with rear bags, I've wanted to do one that's fully on bags. So it's got bags in the rear, bags in the front, full flight fab, track bars, aftermarket fuel systems. We got train horns in the back, JTX forged wheels, Nitto 420Vs, of course. Cowl hood, tons of paint match, some visors. If we hop in the interior, it's nothing special. Nevertheless, this thing is so dang fast. So I've been told anyway, we're gonna have to test that out. Now this thing, we went a little bigger than I thought we would. So these are 40-inch tires on some 30-inch JTX forged wheels that are 10 lug no less. Big old custom lift kit. Paint match, cowl hood. We didn't go too crazy for power on this one because it's a big tall truck, and big tall trucks with tons and tons of power, not always the greatest mix. Nevertheless, it is cool. Now, some of you have pointed out that I have been building just a few trucks in this exact blue color. Oh, and by the way, this thing sounds great. Anyways, the reason why I've been building just a few trucks in this color is because I'm trying to match out a full lineup for shows. Last show season, we kind of went all red. This show season, we're kind of going all blue, or the glacier gray kind of stuff. This is what this paint is kind of based off of. It is a tad bit darker though, but I think this lineup is pretty dang cool. Anyways, I gotta check out this thing. I already know this is gonna be really loud too. Oh, it's got a hood stack too. Oh, check that out. Yeah, goes real low. The only squat I will ever tolerate, because you can bring it back up level again. Okay, before we go crazy fast with it, I'm just gonna bring it out on the road here real quick. We're gonna lower it down because we're just going in a straight line here. We don't really gotta do too much turning. This should make it more stable, I hope. Let's do a little rev test here. Okay, yeah, that's cool. Let's get it going. Oh, here it goes. Yep, this is picking up speed. Woo, we're flying. Oh man, we're breaking loose, Slow her down. I bet this thing can do some wicked donuts. So we have not put this thing on a dyno yet, but I'm willing to say it does 1200 horsepower easy. I don't even know what the guys did to the engine. I didn't ask because frankly, I looked at the bill and that was enough to know it is very fast. I'm just pulling up to my buddy's farm here. I wonder if he's got any free spaces I can do donuts at. Oh yeah, he's got a free field right here. I hope he doesn't mind. All right, here he goes. Oh, he's spun out. All right, let's try this again. We just keep spinning out. We're kind of doing it. We're getting the hang of it. Oh man, okay, this field is plowed, so it's super rough. Oh yeah, here we go. We're drifting. Yeah. Man, the guys were not kidding. This thing is too fast. I need this thing in a burnout pit ASAP. Oh man, we're breaking loose again. Oh, that's not good. Oh, how did the airbags not go off? I guess I kind of slid. I must not have hit it that hard. Oh, man. The guys are going to be pissed. I just got this finished. I wonder if the wheel lights still work. Oh, yeah, they do. Look at that. We got wheel lights and we got starlight in the wheel wells. And the door handles light up. Shame I crashed it. That's not good. Well, that was a long walk. I guess I got to grab a trailer now. I need to be more careful with fast trucks or else, well, what you saw there is what happens. Anyway, big thank you to Forge Fabs for sending out these Dodges. They are absolutely sick. Shame I crashed one. I'll get it fixed. Alva's Patreon and everybody else is linked down in the description if you guys want to go check them out. And if you guys have any suggestions for trucks you think we should do in the future, let me know down in the comments. Anyways, hope y'all enjoyed. Subscribe and goodbye. Oh, my insurance rates are gonna go up.